Hello, beautiful family. Well, it's been a month since the last one. We're going to do a Zodiac spread for the collective as a whole for the month of March in 2025. Are we ready? I know that the focus is not good and you can't see all this small print, but you're going to have to trust me. I know what it's all about. So we're just going to start in the first house and we're going to work our way around if you're new here and don't know how this works. And then I'll pull a final number 13 for the center for an overall glance. Now, last month, for this month of February, they were funny. In the second house, it represents our finances, and we got temperance. And I thought, oh, you're slick. Let's see what we get for March. All right. All right, so we're going to use the gilded, and I always try to use the pocket decks for this because the cards are smaller and they fit on screen. So, Divine Spirit, we are asking what the collective can expect for the month of March in 2025. What can you tell us about what we could possibly experience for the month of March? We give our full gratitude and honor and glory to our divine creator. All right, I'm going to set this here. I'm going to start over here in the first house. Now, this just represents it's Aries, but it represents yourself. How do you feel about yourself? And overall, how does the collective feel about us? We are the Queen of Swords. Okay. Very high intelligence, speaks her mind. All right. We're always seeking truth. All right. Now, she can have a very, very sharp tongue, but she can also have a very, very soft, nurturing mother side. But she is highly intelligent. Okay? All right. So far, so good. We ready? Second house is Taurus, and that is always about our finances, money. 8 of Pentacles. All right. Well, it's a pentacle, and that means that this is a master craftsman getting better and better and better. This is our worker bee card. Working. All right. We're getting everything lined up. Okay. All right. But that means that overall, we're getting all of our ducks in a row so we can make sure that when the time is ready, it is perfected. Okay. All right. The third house is always about internal communications with maybe your neighbors, people that you have more of, siblings. In Gemini, it's all about, intimate communications. Okay. Neighbors, coworkers, things like that. 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups is an individual celebration. All right. So maybe you have some neighbors and siblings and other coworkers and people that just don't get you, but inside you're giddy. You're like, I know what's coming. So you're just kind of, having your own little personal party. Okay. And while you watch the sleeper sleep, maybe you've dropped the hints and they're like, you're crazy. That's all right. You celebrate. You be happy. All right. Now, the fourth house in Cancer is always about home, family, and intimate right under your roof. Okay? How's that energy? Queen of Cups. All of you is mama bears. Now, listen, guys, I am not saying anything negative about our guys. It's just the majority of our collective are female. And Papa Bears can be included in this too. But the Queen of Cups is always an empath. She's very intuitive. She's a counselor. She's very nurturing and she's highly intuitive. She knows what people need. So if you're one of our guys out there, don't take it as an insult that the Queen of Cups is in here. It's a compliment. All right? All right. 5th house. Now, Creativity. So Leo is all about how you receive love, give love, being very, very creative. Okay. What are you creating? Maybe it'll tell us how we're doing with creating the world we want to live in. Okay. Four of Wands, all brand new stuff. Four of Wands is that double 11 that says new house, new car, new world. Everything's new. We are starting fresh, our new beginnings, and we are just absolutely having a party here. Beautiful. Okay. The sixth house. Okay, now this could be your physical job or your physical health, okay? Virgo is all about making tough decisions in your hustle and bustle in everyday life. How is it affecting you? All right? Work and service. All right, how's your jobs going? The Fool. I'm ready to leave this hellhole, okay? Maybe you like your job and you just want to start over and start a new beginning. You're ready to go. I'm ready. Like, I'm out, Jen. I'm going to jump off this cliff and I'm going to trust that it's going to lead me in the right place. All right. Well, before you do, let's see what else is going to come out of this. Libra is always about finding balance, and this represents love and romance. All right, now, if y'all seeking a husband or a wife or just somebody to love on, let's see how we're doing. I'm tired of looking. I can't find him. Nine of Wands is just, you're holding the line and you're just like, this stinks. All right. It's just wearing you out, but you're still there. That's all right. You just keep a hunting. When you're ready and if it's meant to in your soul contract, that special someone will come. You just hang in there. You're a warrior. Okay. Nine is right up. Jen, it's math. 9 is before 10. And 10 in tarot has always mean that something's about to wrap up and complete. Well, 9, this guy is just sitting there going, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Okay. So if you're searching for love, hang in there. You're all right. Okay. It's just not time yet. Do I have to say be patient? You didn't get Temperance. All right. The 8th house. Okay. Now, my Scorpios here. This is always about what changes could be coming. All right, moving forward, what possible changes? All right, let's hope these changes don't sting us, right? All right, where are we at? The Hierophant. Not too many changes according to the Hierophant. This is always, I know you guys are thinking, it's the deep state. No, well, we're changing away from that as far as we don't believe anything they say and do anymore. But the Hierophant on a personal level is remembering your morals, values, and traditions that you grew up with. There are some things, and it kind of represents the church and a counselor and things that you've learned all along. If this is in that house of the Scorpio, it may be a reminder to think outside the box. Maybe your tradition is a faith or religion that you're like, you know what, I'm just not quite sure anymore. Now, I'm always going to stick to my Jesus. That's just me. No, that's me personally. But you might be thinking, you know what? Maybe I'm Catholic and I don't want to do it anymore. Or whatever faith. Maybe I'm a Buddhist and I want to become Christian or whatever. Don't put labels on it. Have an individual relationship with God. You can still keep your morals and values, but you might just change how you identify with it. Okay? And if someone's an atheist, I don't know why they'd be watching this video, they might be finding God, okay? But there's some changes coming based on your spirituality. This is a good thing, all right? The 9th house. All right, we're in Sagittarius here. Now, the 9th house is always about the knowledge of your spirituality. So we're getting some changes. What are we going to learn about it? Okay. 5 of Cups, that you missed out on a whole lot. Okay. It might be depressing to learn some truths. And this guy in this picture, he kind of represents the Pope. And how many of us here have realized how dirty and nasty the Vatican is and the people running it? And it's a huge loss. People really, truly cherish their spirituality. But when they start learning truths, it can be very shocking and depressing. Remember, it's okay if you have a moment, but you're looking over the spilled cups. Remember what you still have going standing here, okay, behind you. Don't forget what you still have going for you. You may have decided to change and leave your church and what you thought about, but remember, you still have a beautiful spiritual family here going for you. So don't stay stuck and depressed, okay? All right, the 10th house is always about career and ambitions. What do you want to do? Okay, Capricorn is about moving forward, headbutting, charging forward. And what can we do about our career? Do we want to change it? 5 of Wands. This is inner conflict. Maybe you're thinking about changing your career. Maybe you're thinking about quitting altogether. Maybe you're starting to think about, maybe I should go to work. This is an inner conflict, which is a very, very personal battle. All right. Now you have a couple of 5s here. 5s in tarot always represent temporary situations, temporarily sad and depressed, temporarily fighting. Okay. So later in the year, we may start to struggle a little bit. Some of you might be thinking, maybe you've started your humanitarian project and you're fighting with the people you chose to work with. Well, you know how to fix that, don't you? You're fired. Okay. I was going to say fuck off, but I won't. I'm trying to be nice. What? Wings goes, and she says it anyway. No, if you're going to be working with projects and other people, make sure that you're picking the right people. Okay. There couldn't be too many chiefs in the TP, if you know what I mean. Too many chefs in the kitchen. You remember all those cliches? Make sure that you're not butting heads. All right. Be at peace with what you're doing. Okay. All right. The 11th house. This is the Aquarius. And the 11th house is always about community and friends. Okay. So that's us. Or maybe it's your personal BFF that lives down the street. All right. Whatever that is, this is community, collective energy. Overall, the Hermit. Look at this beautiful, beautiful card. Now, let's go over the couple different meanings here. It could mean that we're doing a whole lot of deeper soul searching, and that may require being a hermit and sticking to ourselves, as some might go through a dark night of the soul. Okay. But when I see this card, I always see God, the creator. And we are divinely protected because he is all wisdom and he shines his light down on his children. We are divinely protected. All right. So let's focus on the positive. If you do need to do some soul searching and spend some time by yourself, great. If you're in a depression and that leads you up, this fighting, this sadness leads you to some soul searching, say, maybe it's me. That's okay. But make sure that you're turning to that divine creator for those answers because he has them. Okay. Our 12th house. Now, this is challenges we may be facing. Okay, in Pisces, these could be endeavors and mountains that we're not ready to climb or we don't know what's coming. Okay, this is the shadow self, all that work that we've got to do. Maybe some people have been putting it off. Maybe some have pretty much wiped out all of their bad karma and energy and all that good stuff. And then, poof, surprise, something new. But these are challenges that we could find. The devil. Now, don't panic. He ain't after you because the divine creator's here. You're protected. The devil is a representation of temptation. Okay. It may lead you to be tempted to do things that you know in your gut are wrong. Okay. Jen's going to cuss again. Just saying. Tell him to fuck off. Just saying. Okay. I don't know why I'm whispering. But this is about vices, temptations. It could be bad habits, but this is really bad choices. And maybe it's people that you're working with. Maybe it's a personal decision. It could be a love life. It could be anything, okay? He might be whispering in your ear saying, but do you really want to do this? Now, so let's say the RV's here, and so we start out really, really good. We're creating this beautiful new world, and then all of a sudden it goes, we hit a pothole. So you've got first part of March looks really beautiful. We go into it with a lot of beautiful energy, and then when it start creeping around here, like the third and fourth week, we start fighting with ourselves, and we get depressed, and we were going to have to do some soul searching because this guy's in our ear all the time. So when you look at the whole month, we've got good, and then it starts to go downhill. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you cave in. Okay, now I'm going to pull a 13th card. That's an overall energy for the whole month. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. There you go. You're leaning on your hoe. All right. So you've sown the seeds. Now you're waiting for the harvest. You've got everything buttoned up. You're just waiting. Well, Jen, are you saying the RV is not going to happen in March? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's in control. Okay, he's trying to stop it, and we just need to hold our own. Okay, you keep dreaming and keep creating and keep having the faith. Don't get worn down. You stick with your morals and values. We can get through the negative stuff. You've sown all the proper seeds. You have prepared. You have done everything. Now you wait for your harvest. So lean on your hoe. And that's another patience card. I hate to tell you that. Okay. Anything can happen. This is based on the energy as of the last day of February going into the month. Could it change? Yes, it could change tomorrow. But as of right now, we start out real good. And then changes start happening, and we're like, energy starts to drop off at the end of the month. But you've done everything you're supposed to do. Okay? So this is overall collective reading for the month of March 2025. All right? I may have used the phrase later in the year or something like that. I meant later in the month, but you see what I'm saying? So the month of March, you know how it always has this title? In like a lamb or lion and out like a lamb or lion. So it looks like going in like a lamb, coming out like a lion. But we got this. Okay? No worries. It's a beautiful reading. Okay? Remember, have faith. Lean on God and the hoe, I guess. That it's going to be all right. Okay? And if we feel the need to check this in a couple of weeks, because March is a long month, we can readdress it and see if the energies have changed. Okay? All right, guys. That's your Zodiac for the collective for March of 2025. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good weekend. And I'll see you later on the round table. Love ya.